Alright everybody, it is the Luau, and we are back at it once again, a movie review, the first one we have done since the summer. I've been holding out for this one. It's Star Wars, it's the Rise of Skywalker, it's the finale of this trilogy, and the review's coming up next. Alright everybody, welcome to the channel. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day as you watch this video. A little different. We did some movie reviews in the spring and in the summer, and I've held off doing them until now. It's the big one. It's Star Wars. It's the finale of the Skywalker story, as they call it, or this prequel, or this trilogy, however you want to look at it. Yeah, we saw it. We were there opening night, which was kind of cool because they gave you this little pin, which was Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker of opening night. Daisy Ridley and John Boyega came on before the movie on the screen to say, you know, it's like a fan appreciation special start showing type thing. It was at 5 p.m., so it was the first time the theater was lined up with stuff. I'll show you a couple pictures here and there. Or here, you know, Star Wars plastered in lights on the outside of the theater. They had people dressed up as stormtroopers taking pictures with it in the lobby. They also did, a lot of people were dressed up in full garb, but we had a full Kylo Ren and a full Obi-Wan Kenobi. Kids dressed up like stormtroopers, I think 1 or 2 Reys. It was really a lot of fun. Of course, you know, I opted no IMAX, went for the stadium seating luxury recliners, which I think most theaters are doing now anyway. But yeah, we had the tickets reserved for a while, and away we went. So I will tell you, I will give a basic review here, and then midway through I will say, okay, if you don't want any spoilers, stop now. I'm not going to go into total spoilers of the movie because I think you got to see it. It really is that good. But before I give anything away that you haven't seen in a preview or something like that, I will tell you first. But overall, you know, went in there thinking, saw some reviews, and reviews, I mean, it didn't seem too great. I mean, a lot of people really panning it hard, but still, you know, I want my own opinion of it. Went in there, started out, you know, great. I'll be honest with you, I thought it was really well done. You felt that Star Wars vibe, that J.J. Abrams feel like you did in The Force Awakens, and nothing away from The Last Jedi. I thought The Last Jedi was good. That got panned pretty hard too. I liked it. You know, Daisy Ridley, you know, sort of wearing the white garb, you know, in training type stuff. And you just see all the old characters. I mean, everyone is really back for this movie, which I thought is really cool. From Lupita Nyong'o's character, Maz Kanata is back in it. We have Carrie Fisher's daughter, Billie Lourd, is in it. Kerry Russell joins the cast with a really cool part. I really liked her part. There's a couple other characters that are going to pop in that I think are really cool. There's one I really like. For the people that love the pops, I hope they make a pop of it because I think it's really cool. Of course, there's another droid, and you saw that. It does explain the story of Rey. It continues the saga with Kylo Ren and Rey and the Resistance and the First Order, and yes, I mean, everyone's heard the voice, and you know, the Emperor's back, and that is well explained. Visually phenomenal, awesome to see Billy D. Williams in it. Carrie Fisher, all those parts were really well done. You know, and they wrap the stories up. You know, for people that review it and said they don't wrap it up, I really felt they wrapped it up, and I thought they did a beautiful job with it from start to finish. There was a couple like choked up scenes without a doubt in it. Not going to give those away, but really well done. There's some comedic aspects to it. Of course, no Peter Mayhew, but you know, the new person playing Chewbacca, that did a really good job. There's a cool scene in the Millennium Falcon to start the movie off with the guys. I kind of like that. Yeah, I mean, no real big love interest type stuff. For people that are thinking that, it's not really the case. And for people that say it's got that Return of the Jedi-esque feel to it, you're right. It truly does. And Return of the Jedi was an awesome movie. This was absolutely, positively an incredible movie. If you are a Star Wars fan, you need to go see it. If you're a fan of the other movies, again, go see it. Check it out. It does help to understand if you've seen all the Star Wars movies, even if you've seen the last 2 movies. You need that background, I think. And it was awesome when Billy D. Williams came into it to see Lando Calrissian back. That was really cool. Again, you have some new characters pop into it, some new droids pop into it. Carrie Fisher played a great role. So, I mean, I think they've got enough footage and everything like that. They put it all together. I thought it was excellently done for her character as well. Of course, you know, you see Luke in it. But yeah, tremendously well done. The scenes, the places they go in the movie, the whole story, I think it was really well done. I don't think they rushed any of it. I think the story from start to finish completely makes sense. I think they do tie it up in a very, very nice bow. Where they go with it from here, I don't know. You know, I think they could go many different directions. You know, maybe you wait 10 years or something and you bring these characters back. I don't know what Disney's philosophy is. Of course, they spend a lot of money, so they've got to make a lot of money on it. I think the movie will do fabulous. I really do. The future Pops coming out, I think, will be really, really cool. It does delve into some other stories. You know, you really find out the story of there's another character, Kerry Russell's character. You delve into that story a little bit, as well as learning about Poe's story, and then it wraps up Daisy Ridley. You know, her story really, you know it all. You know, wraps Kylo Ren up really well. I think it just wraps all of them up, all the way from Leia to Luke to Kylo Ren to General Hux, for the people that like General Hux, to the Emperor. You know, is he back? Is he not back? It explains it all. It wraps it all up. I think it was absolutely positively fantastic of a movie. I would rate this probably right up there as like the 3rd to 4th best Star Wars film overall. I think without a doubt you have Empire Strikes Back. I'm a huge Return of the Jedi fan. I think Jedi is right there at 2. You know, this is right there, in my opinion, 3-4 with New Hope. That's really truly where I ranked it. I think it's awesome. I think it's well done. Go see it. Enjoy it. And we're going to do a giveaway, because, you know, we always do a giveaway when we do a movie review. So, if you're watching this, and you've watched it up to this point, before we get into any sort of little spoilers, if you put down hashtag your favorite Star Wars movie down below, that'll enter you into it, and we'll do it this Sunday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, when we come live at you with our weekly giveaway. Hashtag your favorite Star Wars movie down below. I'll pick a winner, and we're going to give away a Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty box. One of the older ones, you know, a couple months old, maybe 6 months, even longer, who knows. We're going to get one of those away to a lucky winner, so that's how you enter into it. Hashtag your favorite Star Wars movie down below, and if you don't want any little spoilers or anything like that, flip the video off now, but make sure you hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already, and ding the notification bell. You know, we love the Funkos and toys and everything else we do. So, yeah, now we'll get into some spoilers. I'll give you a couple minutes to shut her off. And for anyone who wants a little bit more story, I'll get into it in about 10 seconds. Alright, so for the people that like a little bit of spoilers, I'm not going to go in and totally ruin it. Not going to totally do that, I don't think. But movie starts out really well. Really starts out with Poe and Finn and Chewie. And starts off with Kylo Ren, and Kylo Ren, of course, is searching for the Emperor, because the Emperor, they're hearing that the Emperor is back, his voice over, you know, radio waves, and there's something that helps Kylo Ren find him, and that explains the whole story and everything like that, because you're going to want to know why do they fight at the old Death Star, and which I think is really cool. I like stuff like that. So you go into that whole story, and then Rey is basically doing training, and Leia is training her in the Jedi. A little frustrated, sort of has that sort of like feel how Luke was in Empire / early parts of Jedi, and you know, yeah, and you know, it goes on from there, sort of telling the story, and she basically feels that she has to find where this Emperor is. And, you know, of course, the whole, you're not ready, and I'm not hearing the voices, and where's Luke, yada, yada, yada. They go on it. You get to sort of see the whole story of the Emperor early, at least parts. I think it explains it really well. You know, where he's been, how did he live, how did he survive, etc. It explains really good. I think it explains Snoke. It explains the whole Knights of Ren, and the Knights of Ren are there to an extent. You know, you don't really know them. They don't talk or anything like that, but they're in the movie. Then you meet some different characters. They go on a search to how to find where the Emperor is, because it's a whole different area. And then you find out that Luke was searching for that area, and that's where Billy D. Williams and Lando comes into it, and they're on that search, and they understand what Luke was doing. Then you sort of get an idea of another character, and you meet Kerry Russell's character, which I think is really cool. Great character. And then you get you start building on the story of Rey and her history and where she came from and her parents. There's some cool cutscenes from that. You get a total understanding there, and then there's some, you know, really good battles with Kylo Ren and the way that each other can fight, but they're in different areas and sort of almost teleport things. Very cool. They do that, and yeah, that's basically the first half of how the movie goes. Second half, and without a doubt, it is a Jedi sort of inspiration. You know, do characters die? Yes. Are there new characters? Yes. Are they cool? Yes. There's some really awesome characters, and you understand where Poe came from, which is kind of cool because they never delved into that in the other movies. So you find out where Poe comes from. Not too much the love story with like Rose and Finn. I mean, they're there. Rose is in it, and Finn is there, but not. You know, you sort of saw the almost like a love type of connection in that second one. Nothing there. You know, nothing at all. So I don't know if they went away from that or not. Then, you know, it delves into basically the search and more of her history. They go and find one of the piece, and they find out they have to rescue Chewie because he gets captured. And they go find Chewie, and there's a dagger, and it's got sayings, and then it has to be read by C-3PO, and then it's the whole Sith language, and then you understand why C-3PO in the one preview was saying goodbye. And yeah, again, it's a beautiful, beautiful. I loved it. I can't say enough about it. I think it was awesome. The end of the movie, fabulous fight scenes. The Emperor is in it, and Kylo's in it. And I will tell you this, you know, there's one part that I thought you just have to do. Now, we all know, I mean, let's be realistic, you're going to see sort of the spirits of Luke. You know, and you thought, would you see a Yoda? And it doesn't make an appearance, but there's a voice. How Luke first comes into the movie, I think, is awesome. Again, not going to give it away, but I thought it was excellently done. There's somebody else that comes back, and I think they had to do it. I loved how they did it. I thought it was excellent. I got sort of choked up by it. I thought it was just, oh man, I'm not going to tell you who. I can tell you who. But man, it was awesome. Really loved it. I thought it was just something you had to include in this movie, and they did. I thought it was incredible. I was just telling somebody today, and if that person is watching this, which I doubt they will without seeing it, but they said, oh, I don't think they could do it. And I'm like, yeah, they could do it, and that's how they did it, and I thought it was awesome. So it ends fabulously. It sort of wraps it all in a bow, literally. When you see the end, you'll understand that. And it's hard to say where they go with it, honestly. They wrapped up the story without a doubt. And, you know, there's always something. You know, this was sort of the continuation. So Jedi really didn't kill the Emperor, really didn't end it. It continued on, and it continued on with these movies. So, you know, it sounds like they were just finalizing the Jedi and Luke, and where do they go from here? And they could do so many different stories, to be quite honest with you. They've opened up Poe. You can go back to do stuff with Poe, and maybe there's Finn, and who knows, you do something with Rey. I think there's so much you could do. But as far as this trilogy goes, I think it was fabulously done. I can't say enough about it. I think it's awesome. Everyone's going to have their opinion. A lot of people seem to pan it a little bit. But, you know, now it's out. Go see it. I'm going to go see it again just because I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it that much. I really did. Last Jedi I only saw once in the theater. No, did I see once? Twice? Once in the theater. Force Awakens I think I saw 3 or 4 times. I would watch this 3 or 4 times. I enjoyed it that much. So hopefully enjoyed the video. Hopefully enjoyed the little review. Again, some spoilers, but not a lot of them. Gotta go see it. Enjoy it. It's Star Wars. and it's the rise of Skywalker, and that is explained as well in the movie, the title, and you can sort of get an idea, but it's explained well. So go check it out. I'm sure it's going to be bananas this weekend to see it. Definitely be the #1 movie for a while. It's awesome. It's Star Wars. You can't say enough about it. So definitely get on the giveaway early on, and hopefully enjoy the video and the movie review, and we'll definitely do another one. This is Luau, guys. Peace, love. We are out.